Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Troy Adams. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of WellSteps. With me today is Carly and Nadja, both of whom you'll get to hear from in just a minute. Let's go ahead and dive right in. In this country, the United States, we have a chronic disease problem. Now, chronic diseases are those diseases which develop over a longer period of time. Things like cardiovascular disease, things like diabetes, and so forth. I want to show you an example using diabetes. This map represents the incidence of adult onset diabetes in the United States effective the year 2004. Find the county in which you live and notice the color. The darker the color, the greater percentage of adults who live in that county that have adult diabetes. 2008, it got worse. By 2012, it got even worse. In a very short period of time, actually in the last 30 years, the number of adults in the United States who have diabetes has quadrupled. Quadrupled, that's huge. So that may raise the question in your mind, what in the world is going on? What's the cause? Primarily, we know that the cause of chronic disease is really three things. It's use of tobacco, the fact that we move less. Physical activity has been engineered out of nearly every aspect of our lives. We don't have to exert energy to turn the lights on, to start the water, to even travel across the country. We move less. That's bottom line. Secondly, we consume more. Serving sizes in restaurants have expanded. The size of plates, the size of bowls, the size of glasses, the size of everything that we consume has gotten bigger. We consume more, we move less, boom, there you go. We've got a problem. So the problem is, we have rising costs and decreased quality of life that's driven by the rising incidence of chronic disease, and all of those almost entirely driven by unhealthy behaviors. Here's case in point. This is from the Nurses' Health Study. We followed about a 250,000 nurses who were followed over about a 40-year period. This study is still ongoing. What they learned is poor lifestyle causes chronic disease. So 70% to 91% of these big four chronic diseases were directly attributable to the kinds of things that we can change, things that we've been talking about: physical activity, good eating habits, and use of tobacco. 70 to 91%. Well, what if you took it the other way? This was a study in Germany where they followed people who were healthy for about 8 years. They looked at the kinds of things that they did, and they identified 4 things that were responsible for a lot of the problems. The people that were physically active, people that had a healthy diet, people that did not smoke, and that had a relatively healthy body weight were 36 to 91% less likely to acquire these 4 chronic diseases. Now, MI just stands for myocardial infarction, which is a fancy way of saying heart attack. So what we learned is healthy lifestyle prevents chronic disease. Here's good news. In this study, what we learned is that about if you could only do one of those 4 things I mentioned, your risk on average was cut in half. That's huge. So the message here is if we just do little things over time, we'll wind up being healthy. And we have engineered that into everything that we do. So I'd like to introduce Carly, who's going to explain part of how we're going to work with you.
Thank you, Dr. Adams. Like he said, my name is Carly. I'm your main WellSteps guide. And we're super excited to be working with you this year. So let's go ahead and jump right into how we're going to get started. And the first step is to assess your health to see where you are and how you're doing health-wise right now. And the next step will be to record monthly wellness activities to earn points that will make you eligible to win incentives. So let's break these down a little bit more and talk through both of these, as well as go through the program center that each one of you is going to have access to. The first thing will be to assess your health, and to do this, you're going to go to wellsteps.com/besecure. And when you go to this website, you're going to see a page that looks very similar to this, and your first task is to click the button found on the top right-hand side. I also want you to know on this page that there are instructions on how to download the WellSteps app, but we'll be talking about that a little bit in more detail a little later on in this webinar. So when you click that button, it's going to take you to a page where you're going to enter your username, and your username at BeSecure is going to be your 6-digit associate ID. Then you're going to be taken to a page where you can complete your personal health assessment. Now, this again is going to give us a good idea of how you're doing health-wise right now. It's going to show us a few areas that you're having success and potentially a few areas that you could focus on this upcoming year. The assessment's about 30 questions long, and it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to complete. It's very simple and straightforward. One of the benefits of the WellSteps Personal Health Assessment is that you're getting your assessment results immediately. What you are seeing now is the first thing that you will see after you complete your assessment, and it's called the Health Report Card. It's going to give you an overall grade, and it's also going to give you A, B, and C grades in the areas that we talked about in the Personal Health Assessment. Now, the most important thing on this page is the feedback. We really encourage you to take a few minutes to read through your feedback, because within the feedback, it gives you actionable tips that you can start doing today to improve those areas that you may have received a B or C grade. Now, the green button at the top is also very important. It says Set Goal Now, and this is going to take you to one of the WellSteps tools called My Goal, and you can get there by clicking the green button, and this is what it looks like. It's a 21-day goal-setting tool that we've created at WellSteps, and it's going to show you some areas that you're already doing great in, as well as some areas that you can improve. And to select it, simply clicking one of these will help you set the goal, and it will take you to a page that looks like this. And as I mentioned before, it's a 21-day goal, and we're going to send you reminder emails at the beginning of each of the 3 weeks reminding you what goal you've set, as well as to record the progress in the Program Center. This is a great way to take control of your health early on. And as a reminder, the goals here are determined by the information you entered in your personal health assessment, and they are preset. If you're looking for something with a little more flexibility, we have created our My Tracker device, and My Tracker is great because it is a goal-setting tool that gives you the power to set your own goals. And as you can see, the areas you can choose from are exercise, eating, and My Own Thing. And to set up a My Tracker, you simply select the category you would like, and then you can select how you'd like to track that. One of the best things about the My Tracker is it can actually sync with a fitness device. So if you have a Jawbone, Fitbit, or if you use the MyFitness app, you can sync that device by clicking right there. Another aspect is that you can manually add data. So if you forgot your device or if you don't have one, you can always manually enter your data. And the tracker automatically moves week to week for you, and you can stop and set a new goal at any time. Now, the next one that I wanted to talk about is the screening reminder tool. This again is found on the right-hand side on the tiles, and this tool is tied with the personal health assessment. So what we do is we take your answers from your PHA, as well as your age and gender, and we will provide the preventative screenings that you should receive or at least discuss with your physician once a year, and we put them together all on one sheet. Now in your Program Center, you can click and print the PDF, and so that you can be prepared to be a wise healthcare consumer when you go see your physician, because you already know some of the screenings that are recommended for you and some things you should discuss with your physician. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit and remind you that we do have the WellSteps app. It is free and it is available on the Google Play Store for Android devices, as well as the iTunes App Store for iPhone devices. It's super important to know that everything that you can do on your online Program Center, you can do on the app, and that includes registration. So this is great for you that may great for those of you that may travel a lot, are frequently out of the office, don't have access to a computer, or if you just simply find it easier to do things on the phone. The app is a great way to stay connected as well as record your wellness activities. Again, it's free and available at the Google Play Store and at the iTunes App Store. And now I'm going to pass it on to Nadja, your other WellSteps guide, to talk about rewards.
Thank you, Carly. This is the Rewards tool. Rewards gives you the opportunity to earn incentives when you participate in wellness activities. It's simple and it's fun. Please read your company honesty policy here located on the left before participating. After that, you will see on this page activities scheduled every month. On the top of the page, you can see the month. You can go backward 1 month or forward. This is the present month that you will be able to see the activities you can participate in. The activities are listed on the bottom. When you do an activity, you will select one of the activities you finished by adding a check mark here. When you do that, then after that, it will show this. And then you will see the word pending here. If there is a verification that you need, you can upload this verification for the activity you completed on the upload page. The verification document is located with the green printing of verification or up at the Links tab at the top of the page next to the month. Next to the Links tab is the How It Works, and you can see how the rewards program works for your program center here with a short video. The next thing we're going to look at on this tab is the Prizes page. The prizes will bring you to a tab here, and listed on this page are the points needed for you to earn your specific incentive. This prize here listed is an example of the associate-only coverage level. To find your individual prize level and the points needed, please refer to the Links tab and select the How It Works WellSteps point system. That document will show you everything you need to know for your specific level. What's next in this program for you is you can participate in a great 2-week challenge. It starts February 1st and it's called Healthy Wise. This 2-week challenge will help you find what motivates you, and when you complete this challenge, you can earn 15 rewards points. After you earn your rewards points, make sure you press Submit. What can you do now? Today you can register and take your health assessment. If you complete the PHA by June 1st, you will earn 25 rewards points on your rewards page. Earn rewards points throughout the year by participating in the wellness activities and set new goals on My Tracker and My Goals. Encourage others in your family and your coworkers to participate along with you. If you have any questions in the future, anytime, please contact Carly or myself, and we would be happy to assist you. Thank you for joining us today, and have a great day.